Welcome, everybody, and thank you for checking out this testimonial video about one of my clients here that I had worked with, and I'm still working with him today. His name is Bonitto Grange. He's a life coach as well as a relationship expert. And he came to me, just wanting to know how to get clients, how to be able to get the right marketing message in front of his ideal clients. Bonitto, thank you so much for taking the time out today.
Well, thanks for having me, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Nice to be
Could
here.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Can you let everybody know, like, just and I give, I guess, representation of how things were, before, post working, with me in the program.
Right. Well, just like any other business, it's always a challenge starting up, and I've been doing this now for a few years or more now. And what I was getting before is referrals, which is good. Referrals are always good. If you do a good job, if
Yeah,
you serve a client well, you'll get the referrals. But
absolutely.
then again, you when I came to you, you actually showed me a system that I didn't use before, and I started to use that system. Just like anything else, at first the guys kind of leery. Well, will this really work? But the big thing is once you have the system, is to actually implement it, is to be consistent in what you're doing. So I did try it, and I believe within that week, I end up getting a client. Matter of fact, it was another coach.
Coaches
It was,
selling coaches.
it was interesting because we connected to the system that you showed me, and she phoned me. We had a discovery session, and needless to say, she ended up releasing the coach that she had before and hired me. So it's been like 6 months now, and we're
Wow.
still coaching and still doing well with it, all because of that referral system, or the system, not referral, all because of that system that you told me to use, which I was a bit leery at first, but it's like anything else. You have to try it, and you have to be intentional to make it work, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's not just about, you know, just developing, your pitch and, posting on social media or anything like that, but it's about
Right,
showing that value. Right?
right,
And the
right,
whole
right,
system is all about the value because everything we do needs to be value based, value driven for someone
right.
to really, just have a conversation with us.
Hmm.
Have a conversation with us. So can you give me an idea, like what were your challenges? I know you said you're getting referrals
Right.
before, post working with me. And then
Hmm.
after, I was able to show you, things with the marketing message, but how did things look in your world? Like
Hmm.
even before, like despite the referrals.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of times, like you just mentioned about, you can put your ad out there, you can put your pitch out there, and you can just keep on doing that, and you're not getting no bites, or some bites, or maybe not as much as you would like, right? But using the system, what it does is basically, I think it changes your mindset. It takes you, it actually takes you a little bit out of your comfort zone,
Absolutely.
and in order to move forward in anything and to be successful, if you stay within that area that even though you're not getting the results you want, you'll never get the results or the client that you want. So by stepping out of the comfort zone and using that system, then I could see some benefits from that. So marketing is good. Putting your website out there is good, but it's all about how am I going to connect with them, even in
Yes.
step.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And can you give me an idea, like how were you able to overcome your challenges? So I think you were saying something along the lines of it was just referrals you're getting, as
Right.
well as stepping outside of your comfort zone. Um,
Hmm.
so how did this program really help you to get past those challenges and those barriers that you had?
Well, I think the biggest thing is whatever we're doing, we have to be intentional about it. See, that's one of my favorite words. Got to be intentional to be successful. You've got to be committed, right? So once you have that script, once you have that roadmap, that's a better word. Once you have that roadmap, um, then it doesn't become a huge challenge. It doesn't become too uncomfortable because you have a roadmap. Once you have a roadmap, if you follow the roadmap, it will lead you to that destination where you want it to go, right? So by having a roadmap made a difference in what I was doing, and even up to now. You mentioned this is what will have to be done, and I figured, like, man, that seems like a lot, like from day to day. But if you want anything in life, you got to put your boots on, hit the ground, and be consistent basically from day to day. So to
Absolutely.
answer the question, overcoming the challenge was just being more consistent and saying, this is what I need to do today, and to keep it up so you can get the clients that you want, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think what's most important is clarity of mind
Mm,
towards what you really want,
true.
um, and how to get there.
Right.
People know what they want, but
Hmm.
there's no clarity on how to get there.
And how to get there. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So
Well, there's a lot of, I find there can be so much distraction because with social media and everything, try this, it's $1,000 here, it's $500 here, and everybody wants your attention, right?
yes, yes,
And there's so much of that out there, but will you really get the satisfaction or result that you want after? So I have tried some others, didn't get the result that I wanted, right? But when we got together, there's just a simple process and method that you showed. It made a difference, right? Definitely.
absolutely, absolutely. So would you be able to, I guess, paint a picture as to, the vision you have right now for the future based off, the things that you learned in this program and things that you're
Hmm.
continuing to learn,
Right.
how does this look now, looking out 2 years from now, maybe a couple
Hmm.
a couple months, 2 years, a,
Right.
a decade,
Right. Right.
how does
Right.
your vision currently look from the clarity that you've now gotten moving forward?
Okay. So based on that, excuse me, and the vision that I have now looking forward is actually into a group, stepping from where I am now and more into group coaching, right? So it's allowing me to do that and using that platform to get individuals to come into that group coaching, right? I'll still do one-on-one. I'll always do one-on-one. That's my passion with individuals. But if I can be more effective now with a group, that's where I'm leading to. So that's my vision for actually before this year is out. I have a session coming up into next year. I'm going to be doing group sessions maybe once a month, once every 2 months, or whatever the case might be, right? So that's my vision moving forward, is to step out from where I am and step into group coaching by using also the same method that we spoke about. I can't tell everybody because then they won't come to you, right? So it's a secret, guys.
Absolutely.
But it's made a difference. So I'm going to be doing the group coaching, stepping into that. So that's my vision, and then we'll see where we go from there after that. But group coaching is a future vision for what I want to do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know we touched on it in the beginning as well. But is there anything else that comes to mind? Like, I know you had mentioned, you got clients from, the methods we showed and things like that. But
Right.
I really want people to get an idea
Hmm.
of the results that you've gotten.
Hmm.
This is your, I guess, your testimonial kind of story journey video. So I definitely want,
Right.
people to get an idea of
Right. Right.
the things that you benefited from and the results that you got in the program.
Mhm. Well, it's so empowering because once you touch one client from this method that you showed, it's like a domino effect, right? It's okay to focus on one, but you want more than one. So I find by using it, it ends up being a domino effect where you can actually reach those that you wasn't even thinking about reaching, right? I've had individuals that has given me testimonials and still give me testimonials through the method that I'm using. And some of them I've actually put on Facebook. I'm having a session coming up actually for uh, why why men fear vulnerability, and I'll be using that system there that we talked about to get individual into that program, right? So that's what I'm looking at from there. And the testimonials, it's always great to have those.
Absolutely, absolutely,
And obviously those that come to me, and if they're another coach or whatever, and I have pointed actually some to you, so they can get that same result too, right? Kind of
absolutely.
hope that answers your question there a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. Well, thanks so much, for being, a part of this, interview and being
Hmm.
so gracious to even shoot a video like this to let everybody know the results that you got and things of
Right,
that nature.
right.
But definitely looking forward to more wins on
Hmm.
your side,
Yeah,
and it looks like you got the things going. You're really picking up on things, faster than I expected, because at first you're afraid of shooting those videos.
yeah. The
But now,
videos, exactly right. Never talked about that, right?
yeah, we didn't talk about that as well, but
Yeah,
but it's great to know where you were and now where
right,
you're going, and
right.
it's all a journey. It's all a
And
journey.
it actually is. You mentioned the video, right? At first, I'm a minister preaching at church, so I can preach and teach in front of 100 people. But doing video now on Facebook, like, you're not talking about 100 people, you're talking about the world here now, right? And you gotta have, you're trying to be so perfect and everything else, but just making that step and just going out and just do it, definitely made a difference too, right? For sure. Lots of,
Absolutely.
matter of fact, one of the videos I did, I have close to about 500 views on that.
Wow. Wow.
That blew me away because I never expected that, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And more to come.
And more to come.
And more to
Yeah,
come. And more
more
to
to
come.
come, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And there's a lot of more things for us to implement as well.
definitely,
There's a, there's
definitely. Yeah.
there's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
if anybody is thinking of moving ahead and doing something different and stepping out of the comfort zone, hey, I recommend Dwayne go see him, and you'll get the result that you're looking for, providing you're willing to do the work and put in the effort and the time that's required to get the results, right?
Awesome. Awesome. I do appreciate that, Benito.
Yeah.
Thanks so
You're
much.
welcome, sir.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
God bless you. Bye.